it's me. We've landed in Copenhagen. We landed last night. Very long travel day, honestly. I was up from 7 a.m. and I didn't get in until like 6:30. So that's what I get for living in the countryside in Scotland. But today it's Friday. I don't really have too much of a plan. It's kind of take it as it goes. But we're gonna be meeting up with some friendos. We're gonna get brekkie, and I think I'm gonna get my pass today for the event. We'll see. I might be in there. We're supposed to be getting a backstage tour, so that should be coming up next. And if it's not, then I've lied, and I'm sorry. But this weekend's gonna be fun, I think. I hope. I'm very excited. A lot of people were coming to the LAN, obviously, because obviously it was such last second, and everyone was like, oh my god, you gave us no time, and blah blah. But I'm really grateful that I was able to come. Shout out Resolve for helping me come to this event. And yeah, I mean, brekkie's next. I don't have a watch. It's like 12 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ready. Also, this is the fit for today. It's very basic. I'm not hopefully seeing that many people, so we're going cozy. It's cold outside, okay? So yeah, this is fit. Cool. Stopped raining. Thank God. Good morning. Not much has happened, I won't lie. Last time I spoke to you, I was walking in the rain. Didn't actually do much. Me and a few friends ended up riding the metro all day. We went to the venue, we couldn't do much, so we had to leave, and then we ended up just going to a bar. We ended up going to the Scottish pub, having some drinks, watching some very stressful games on my mobile phone. But today it's RLCS crowd day 1, very exciting. So I've got some things going on today before. I'm gonna be hanging out with some new friends. So I don't know how much I've recorded. I might just do like a nice cinematic montage of things that we get up to. I'm sorry that I'm not really like talking that much this vlog. I get really nervous sometimes, especially around people that I don't really like talk to that much. So please bear with me. It might just be cinematic. It might be a voiceover. I don't know. You will find out in like 2 seconds, won't you? Also, this is what I am wearing today. It's nothing special. The special outfit's tomorrow, and even then it's probably not that special either. But I'm about to go, so let's see what I do. So we ended up having a wander, and we actually ended up decided to go to this Botanical Garden. Obviously appreciate the art first in the church. And the Botanical Garden, I honestly didn't know what I was going to expect. It was really, really pretty on the outside, and it was not too cold, but it was definitely enough to wear a jacket. And there were so many cool plants inside as well. So like there's these fluffy ones, and then the like bell-bomb ones. I thought they were so cute. And this area as well was like the main area in the Botanical Garden. It didn't cost that much to get in, but it felt like a freaking jungle. And then there's these massive leaves, and oh my god, I remember going up this set of staircase, and we got to see like a beautiful view at the top. But I remember getting to the top because it's like a spiral staircase, and I almost fell backwards because I got dizzy, but I didn't fall, thankfully. And this was a view at the top. So cute. And we also found a frog.
The frog was so cute as well. Obviously, that was the whole point when we went to the Botanical Garden, was to source the tiniest of animals, and as you can see, mission complete. But after that, we ended up heading to the venue, and obviously Genji were playing first. Super stressful. There's a whole other story about how we even got in there in the first place, but I was super nervous for this one. I'm always nervous for when Jack plays, and here's the Gentlemates crew like cheering on Gentlemates, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute, but I don't have anything to cheer on Jack. It's just my voice and Jack Mum's very strong whistles, which you'll probably hear in this video. It'll come up at some point. But yeah, I was so annoyed that Johnny Boy voted Gentlemates. I was like, you know what, fair enough, like have a little bit of variety, but I thought that was so rude. I hate everyone that voices against them.
Oh shit.
The RLCS rewards consistency and perseverance. It tests loyalty, mental toughness, and your ability to overcome adversity. The 8 remaining teams this weekend have passed those tests, and now they face a new challenge. You can bring it online. You can bring it inside a closed studio, but now you've got to have it on that stage in front of esports' greatest fans. France versus the world kicks off with our #1 seed. North America sends a resilient major champion of their own. Only one of these 2 squads can survive and advance to face Championship Sunday. This is where the lights are brighter than ever. This is where we separate contenders from pretenders. And Copenhagen, this is Rocket League!
So we all know how this game went, and it was so stressful to watch as well, and I guess you could probably watch it somewhere else on YouTube if you want to watch the full thing, but it was such a close game, and I felt really proud. I was so proud of Jack and the team and stuff. Like, they did so great for what they had. But yeah, it obviously did not come out how we wanted to, so we actually ended up leaving the venue a little bit earlier than everyone else. So we explored Copenhagen at night, and we ended up going to this dinner restaurant, and this was the manager. He like came out randomly at some point and was just like DJing super drunk and like singing to everyone. Like, this restaurant got super rowdy like so quickly. It's probably the highlight of my weekend, to be honest. It was so fun. As you can tell here, we're having a great time. I think we stayed there for like 2 hours.
I like these trophies.
Yeah? Which one's your favorite?
I'd say that one.
That one. That one looks cool to
Or
be
that
fair.
one.
We ended up meeting up with his brother, and we ended up going to Tivoli, which is this big theme park, which was kind of sick. I was not expecting it to be like so like, I don't know, like so much stuff going on, like the buildings, and it was actually really busy as well. For like Easter Sunday, it was so busy. I mean, it probably makes more sense for it to be busy on Easter Sunday anyway, but I had fun. We had some ice cream as well, and after that, we ended up going back to the venue. As you can see now, we're in the Creator Lounge, little sneak peek behind where we were hanging out most times, and there's Perp, as usual, hanging around. But to give you some of the FOMO disappearances, this was kind of what we were dealing with at the venue. It was smaller, which was kind of sad, but it did obviously was planned like super last second and stuff. And here's like the walkway area. I can never remember the name of this, but it was like really small, I guess a lot smaller than what we were used to if you guys have been to LANs before. And here's me walking up the stairs trying to be all like vloggy and stuff, and super awkward. Thanks Lawler for recording that. But moving back onto the games, here we are watching G2 versus Vitality in our first semi-finals, and as you can see, everybody wants G2 to win. Shocker. Here's another one of Stax's beautiful intros. I obviously appreciate these so much. I don't know, he does them so well. He does ones for Saturday, he does one for Sunday, and then he does one for like the grand finals, which you do see later on in the video as well. And I don't know, like there's something he does that makes like it's so like, oh, you get goosebumps, you know? And so I always appreciate a Stax intro for these series, and I apologize for talking over this one heavily. I just have to share my appreciation for it, that's all.
It's
So this was the G2 Vitality game from the first semifinals, and oh my god, this end game, game 7, was so insane. Like, there was so many times where Vitality could have scored, and then they just didn't. And I was so shocked because I genuinely thought Vitality was gonna win here because they had so much pressure, and then obviously we all find out like how they lost a freaking own goal. So props to G2 for making it as far as they did, because Vitality did not show up at all. But hey, at least we didn't get a full French finals or Championship Sunday, because that would have been a little bit sadder. But on the other side of the semi-finals, we did have the Carmine Corp game versus Alpine, and so sad that Carmine didn't make it to the finals. I think everyone expected Carmine to make it to finals as well, and this was the part of the timeout. And I love the crowd when it's timeouts, because they just do like the cutest shit. Like, look at all the flashlights, and then we see it in the next clip, I think, yeah, where they're like doing the little clap chant. Oh my god, I love the clap chant so much. I think it's so engaging with the crowd and stuff, but the only downside with the crowd this time is because it was so small. No one really heard it on the streams, I think, on Twitch and YouTube and stuff, so... But it was there. It existed. It existed, even though you might have not heard it. But yeah, last game for Carmine and Alpine, and, you know, as much as you wanted to believe that they were gonna win, they did not. And honestly, I think Alpine surprised everyone with how they performed at the major. At Copenhagen, because no one expected them to make even like top 4, let alone win the whole thing as well, which obviously, spoilers, that's what happened. You would have had to watch the major, and if you're watching this instead of watching any of the actual games, then thanks, I don't know, appreciate it.
The finish line is within sight. After months of off-season roster mania, months more of online open qualifiers, we're finally down to our last match. Only 2 teams remain, and that means there's only one thing left to do. There's a trophy on that stage waiting to be claimed. One final challenge for the title of Major Champion. The green suits are out in full force, but the G2 Army marches against them. It all comes down to this, your main event of the Copenhagen Major. Who will have their one shining moment? It's Gentlemen's and G2. It's your grand finals. Copenhagen, fire up and let's go!
So the grand finals was obviously everything that no one expected it to be. G2 is in there as everyone expected, but Alpine, on the other hand, they were absolutely cooking. And I won't lie, I'm pretty sure all the clips that I recorded from this grand finals is literally Juicy scoring every single time. And honestly, for him getting MVP for this major, I honestly, like, I see why. I see why. He did God's work getting those winning goals for this series, and anyone that says otherwise, I have to disagree with you and tell you that you're wrong. You can literally see in these games, I'm pretty sure he scores again in this video too. In this clip, sorry, not this video. Yeah, he does, look, right, like right there. But obviously, to the end of the countdown, last 15 seconds, this is the moment that it was setting in for the Gentlemates, Alpine, that they were gonna win, even though G2 were literally putting their backbone into this game. They wanted the win, but Gentlemates just wanted it more, and here is when they won, and I loved it when everything lit up pink. I don't know, it's a bit of a girly moment for me, but so happy for them. It's so nice seeing them as well. So when they celebrate, it's such like a happy feeling for everyone, even if it's a team that you didn't want to win. I don't know, there's just something so nice about seeing people achieve things and celebrate, and they lift the trophy up in the next clip. But yeah, that was the Copenhagen Major weekend. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Hopefully the London and Dallas vlog will have more fun things. See you guys later.